delusional by choice.
Decline for what? Decline for who? I'm delusional by choice. I just had to put that out there. I am delusional by choice. No one is forcing me to be delusional. I'm very much aware the majority of my thoughts are not possible and probably will not happen, but I like that. I like the unachievable aspect of being delusional. But good morning. I probably look bad. I look like a glazed donut. And if you want to take a lick, I'm not going to stop you because I know I'm delicious. I've said I'm sitting here yapping. I don't have to be at work, but I have to be at work. Good morning. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're doing great. I hope life is going your way. I think the Lord today decides to punish me because it's going to be 75 degrees outside by the time I come back home from work. And I'm pretty sure as I go right now, I'm only gonna go in sweater, and because I'm big and when I walk I get hot super quick, I'm going to suffer even with a sweater. Yay. Amazing. But honestly, life has been great. Life has been good. I have money in my bank, not like last time, because normally I waste all my money and I'm left in the streets. But no, this time I make sure to have money left over in my account because I cannot have the uncertainty of not having money in there. Because imagine one day I go to work and I'm starving to death, and then I'm gonna go to the store, and then when I swipe my card it said decline. I said decline for what? Decline for who? Like, ma'am, your balance is not enough to buy the food. And I'm gonna be so embarrassed. And that's just a hypothetical thing, and I already get embarrassed very quickly. So just imagine I'm gonna be like, ground open up so you can swallow me. Honestly, Monday did not feel like a Monday, and I hope Tuesday feels like a Tuesday. Actually, I hope the rest of the week feels like each day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. But enough chit-chatting. I have to go to work. I love me. I'm gonna see you doing our regular work check-in. I appreciate you all. Go take a nap. It's okay to take a nap and maybe buy something to soothe your ache. Bye.
And before we move in and say anything else, I would like to officially put out there that I am delusional by choice. I know a lot of people don't have the privilege of being delusional by choice. They're just delusional because whatever goes on in their head, they believe. They have no choice but to be delusional. I have a choice. I choose to be delusional because it's either that or I lose my sanity. Even though I think I'm pretty close to losing my sanity. I think I lose my sanity every other day. But that's not the point. Completely disregard that. As a matter of fact, erase it out of your head. Forget I even said that. It is very much a good thing to be delusional by choice because you pick and choose the things you need to be delusional about. You pick and choose the things you have to be delusional about. And the things you don't have to be delusional about, you really gotta face reality, then you face reality. I'm delusional because I like to protect myself. Listen, before you judge, I'm saying this in a way of, I know some things are not possible, but anything is possible if you really try hard enough. If I'm delusional and I think by doing that and the third, I could get there. Just by pure delusion, you could accomplish anything. But you gotta pick and choose, and you gotta learn how to be delusional, when to be delusional, and when not to be delusional, and when to actually face reality. I think a lot of people completely disregard that fact. You really need to know when to be delusional and when to not be delusional. Because if you don't know when to turn off your delusion, you're gonna lose your mind. I'm speaking from experience. But work check-in here. Today was fun. We went to the park with the kiddos. A time was had. All my little babies pretended like they were solo. They pretended like they were single without complete supervision, and they was just out and about. I literally had to go pick them up and put them back to where everybody else is because they like to wander around. It's like freedom to them. Literally being in the park means freedom, but you gotta keep eye on them because it's a crazy world out there. Today was fun. It went a lot better than I thought. Honestly, I thought today was gonna be overwhelming, but it's not. Today was pretty okay. It was pretty contained. It was normal. It was like a regular work day, but at the park. Then came home, we had lunch, everybody took a nap, everybody woke up, and the majority went home. I'm only left with 2 more babies. And life is great. Life is good. I don't think, in my head, I thought I was mentally prepared for the summer, but I'm not prepared for the summer at all. My wardrobe is not ready. My shoes are not ready. The things I want are not even here yet. I have the financial means to get them. Glory to God, because He knows I've made some bad financial decisions, but that's not it. I have the financial means to get the things that I want for the summer. Like I said, I have my whole aesthetic ready for the summer. The way I'm gonna dress, the way my hair is gonna be, what I'm gonna put, where I'm gonna go. I have everything ready. I just need to sit down and plan it out. The way the spring is getting to me, because I'm like, I really thought I was prepared. I really thought I had everything in mind. I had everything in motion. All I have to do is just buy. That turned out to be untrue. As I am, matter of fact, I'm not ready for the summer. As summer needs to go back to wherever the hell it came from. I seen the biker people outside and I'm like, no, go back into hiding. Go back into hiding. Because with the biker people outside, it means it's officially summer, and I cannot take that. Well, not at least officially, but it means that summer is coming. Summer is here, and I cannot take that because I am big. I'm on the bigger side. So when you're big in the summer, everything sweats. Your armpits, your titties, and if you have bigger titties, the under your titties, and unfortunately you cannot cut them off, detach them, and then put them back on once the summer is over or once the day is over. They are a biohazard. Let me say biohazard. They are hazardous. You can choke with these things. I think I'm gonna cut them off, but I tried, and then the doctor told me I was too big. So there's that. It's like I can never win. Life is just so complicated for people. Oh, I simply cannot win, and it's kind of messing with my head. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to order something. Maybe I need to order some things for my style, and then I want to learn how to do makeup. At least do my makeup to the point where it looks cute. Cause I want to learn how to do soft makeup, but it's not giving. Every time I try it, I look like a baked potato. The last time I tried to do makeup, I looked like a baked potato, and I did not appreciate that sight at all. Because I'm like, out of all the things I could have looked like, mind you, the makeup was cute. At the beginning it was cute, and then I don't know what went wrong, and then suddenly it was giving a baked potato out of it. I didn't like that at all, because out of all the things I could have looked like, why did I look like a baked potato? I can't seem to do makeup for the life of me. Not even if somebody was holding me hostage and they were like, do your makeup. If you do your makeup good, we're gonna release you. Take me out right there, because we both know I can't do that. So I need to learn and I need to practice, because I have to look good. I need to put in the effort of looking good and being cute. Because so far I have processed and I have been able to look raggedy, and then that's it. I know the summer is going to be brutal, and I know it's not going to give time for makeup. But even just wear makeup at home, I think I can do that. So I have to learn. Today drained me. I don't know. I feel like I am ready to go home and just not come back. I think the weight of the world is on my shoulders and I'm just drowning. And then I'm thinking back to yesterday, how I was talking about the lack of importance you have to people's lives. I noticed that because I take into account the things that people do in their life. For example, if you tell me something that's really important to you, for example, finishing school, one of your hobbies. Well, I don't really think I'm gonna remember one of your hobbies, but if it's something related to finishing school or anything of the sort or anything like that, because you matter to me so much, those are the little details that I'm gonna remember about you. But no one seems to be able to remember that about me. As a matter of fact, I'm so unimportant to people who I consider important to me, to the point they would say something when we're having a conversation and it might seem insignificant, but as soon as it clicks in my head, I'm like, but I told you this before. I'm pretty sure we have had the same conversation and you asked me the same thing and I told you the answer to that question. So it baffles me and kind of hurts me that they can't seem to remember something so significant, something so important to me. It's something very important about me. They can't seem to remember that, but I can remember little things about them that they have mentioned maybe years ago, and they can't seem to do the same to me. That's what I'm talking about. The lack of importance. I think I put too much thought into thinking and caring for people that I take them into a lot of consideration, but they don't do the same thing for me. So there's that. Honestly, I think I'm driving myself insane slowly. So I'm going to see you when I get home. Hopefully that's very soon, because in considerations, I seem to be surrounded by that. Well then, I'll see you when we get home. And if I don't, I appreciate you so much. I don't know. I just suddenly feel sad. Well then, I probably am most likely not going to see you at home. So take care. Go breathe in the sand, the sea, touch some grass, and spend some money. Money always comes and goes. Okay? Alright then. I appreciate you all. Sayonara.